We are going to learn about something new that I think will be of real interest to a lot of you. They have a remarkable deal on year-round camping. It's so good that you could rent this as storage and be a snowbird, use it just in the winter, leave your gear here, and it would be one of the cheapest ways you could possibly go. So let's meet Jim Steinman, who is the owner and manager, and he'll show us around and tell us all about it. So Jim, hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello, nice to meet you.
Give us a brief background on the ranch.
The ranch was a working cattle ranch in the 1800s, turned into a rockhound club, and then after that, an RV park. And I'm very pleased to own it and operate it. It's a wonderful place to be.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here since January the 2nd of 2008.
So 13 years. Well, you've owned it.
Uh-huh.
And you're year-round. People can come and stay here year-round.
They can stay overnight one day, or they can stay a week, a month, or year-round. Yes, sir.
And roughly where are we located?
We're nestled up against the Sarita Mountain Range in Tucson, Arizona, at 4,000 foot elevation. So we're halfway between Robles Junction and Sasabe, Mexico.
And so how far to the nearest big town?
45 miles to Tucson.
And of course, Tucson's a big town.
And 18 miles the closest loaf of bread.
Right. There's, what's that the junction? That's
Robles Junction, or 3 Points. There's a lot of commodities that exist at 3 Points.
So you could get into and out of there pretty quickly and get most of what you need reasonable. And then your big shopping, you go into Tucson, however often.
Yep.
So in case you're wondering why you would be interested in this, tell us the price. This is an RV park.
It is an RV park.
And you have full hookups or you have primitive camping?
I have full hookups or dry camping, yes sir.
And how much are they?
The dry camping is $17.50 a day. It's $77 a week. It's $227 a month, or $880 for a year.
That's cheap. $880 for a year. And what does that work out to be, like $75 a month?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's cheap.
And then the full hookup, water, sewer, electric. We are off the grid. I do run by diesel generator. Our generator hours during our season is from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 12 hours a day. During off season, which is from the end of April until the 1st of November, we run that generator only one day a week for people to do their laundry and for us to fill our towers up that gravity feed our water system. So.
And primitive you wouldn't have either, but with primitive you would have access to the showers, the water, a dump station.
Yeah, primitive has a shower house, showers, toilets, and water dump station, sewer dump stations, and water fill stations. And the full hookup, I didn't give you the price on those. They're $27.50 a day, $147 a week, and $385 a month. I do have a 6 months in and out program that you can lease a lot for $2,312 a year. You leave your trailer on it for 12 months. You come and you spend 6 months here, 6 months. So it's a 6 months in, 6 months out program.
So that'd be roughly $200 a month.
Yes, sir.
And do you have to pay that in one lump sum?
Well, I have two programs. One for dry camping, you can pay $880 in advance, or you can pay $157.30 a month for 6 consecutive months, and that pays for the year. In full hookup, it's paid either $385 a month or $2,312 in advance for the year.
And so people are probably wondering, why would that be worth it to them? Say they wanted to do the $880 for primitive, and you offer a permanent mailing address. This will become their home.
That's correct.
And so you can have mail forwarded here?
Yes, sir. UPS, FedEx, and U.S. mail comes here.
But it would only work while they were here.
It would only work while they were here. We could forward their mail from that point forward if they elect to do that.
So if I'm, can I use it as a mail forwarder the 6 months I'm not here?
Absolutely.
Oh, you can. Okay,
Yes.
good. And that's part of the fees,
At this point, it's part of their fees.
which is another. That's going to cost you $150 anywhere
Yeah.
else for the
Yeah.
year.
Well, yeah, it certainly is.
Are the lots very big?
They range from 1/8 acre, 1/4 acre, 1/2 acre. They're large lots, and they all have beautiful views of the Cerrito Mountain Range. Yes.
And so I could put up my own storage shed, and I'd have storage for I could live here. Well, you live here the whole year, but live here in the best parts of the year, and then have a storage shed and mail forwarding for $80 a month, spread out over the year.
That's correct.
That's a stunningly good deal.
Yes, it is.
You can't get storage for that, for your RV and for your shed.
Nope. Can't get storage for that.
And at this point, you're not all that full. You could take quite a few more.
Oh, absolutely. I have 20 acres over here that I haven't developed yet, and I've got roughly 160 lots that are developed. So yeah, we look forward to growth and development over the years.
Good.
We have a wonderful community here.
Why don't you go ahead and show us around now? Let's take the
Okay,
tour.
Great. Okay, my office complex is here. I have an office which was the original cattle rancher's manager's home. Next to the office, I have an apartment that sleeps 6 that I rent by the day, the week, the month, or the year. And next to the apartment, I have a Wi-Fi room to where people utilize it to bring their laptops down and access the internet. Also, there's a little bit of workout equipment in there. And on the wall, I have a board that's from the original Rockhound Club before this turned into an RV park. That shows all the minerals that are available in the geographics and their locations. And we got a full laundry for the folks here. It was a gravity drain system. We put a big pump in here to where we produce 75 pounds of water pressure to where we're able to run the wash machines real good, and dryers are propane. Men's and women's room, showers, toilet.
Nice, clean, standard shower. And second one, right? Yes, two showers. Can only take the showers when the pump, I think when the generator is on, and then a 2-hole toilet. 1 and 2.
And we'll take a look at the community center. And this is our community center. And this is open for our public. And we do all of our dinners and all of our holidays. We do some dancing. Once in a while we have live music. This is where the mail comes for the community.
Thank you.
Come on in. Pool table, a full library, and a sitting room to read. And we have a little sewing machine in here, so if people want to do some sewing, they're able to.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah,
That is real nice, having a little sewing machine available to the community.
you bet.
Very nice. Lots of books.
Lots of
well
books.
well organized books.
Absolutely, and this is all taken care of by the community that's here. Okay, we're going to drive through the full hookup area.
So here's a setup with a shed.
Yep, set up with a shed, RV. And then we got ties for horses here, rail ties. We have horse corrals that we rent. And this lot, there's 2 lots here that we use You put your trailer and you can have your horse right there. This is the 6 months in, 6 months out. They pay $2,312 a year. They leave their trailer on the lot all year long, and come in here normally in about 1st of November and stay till the end of April.
And I see a lot of ATVs. So is there a lot of ATVing here?
Well, yeah, there's a awful lot of ATV riding out here because there's so many acres of public lands that you can explore all the way to Mexican border.
And no one's packed dead. Everyone's got plenty of room around them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look at that beautiful view.
Yeah.
So if I have a van, do you take just vans in the primitive area?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That'd be of real interest. And how about a school bus?
Certainly.
Anything. It's
As
just
long as it's not trashy.
right. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yep. And these lots here are normally set up for the weekend camper, the guy that comes out and does deer hunting, because they hunt javelina, they hunt whitetail, and they hunt mule deer out here. And there's a lot of large mule deer, and very successful hunting area. This is a 8,000 gallon water tank that gravity feeds the system. We pump from our well to the tank.
So the water is 24 hours a day, even if the generator's off.
Water's 24 hours a day.
Right.
And we'll drive the rest of this full hookup area, and then we'll go up to the dry camping area. This propane fill station. People put their tanks on the left side, we fill them up and put them on the right side when they're full. And then the shop is open for everybody's use. If they need something, they can use it. The only thing I ask is when they go to town, replace it. But the shop is used for everybody in the office, everybody in the park. And we're so far out, it's complete. We can repair anything we need out here, and keep this place running in good shape.
So the shop is available to everyone in the park,
Yes, sir.
and anyone can take anything they need. Just next time they're in town, bring it back and replace it.
That's right.
Oh, nice. Everything you can need is in here. It looks like.
Yes, sir. Everything you need is in here. We got arc welders, gas welders, compressors, saws, table saws, chop saws, and we keep a pretty good inventory of all kinds of parts. So if we have to repair something, we're able to do it. And this is a nice amenity for the people who live
It's
out here.
fantastic.
These lots are smaller lots, but they got great views.
Great views.
Of the mountain, and they're all electrical for hookup. Now we're in dry camping area. From this point forward, we've got a dumpster.
Again, these are all the primitive sites. $880 a year. And you said people have been here for up to 30 years.
Yes, sir.
This is home.
This is home. And people come here. I hate to tell you this, but people come here because their last days in the earth they want to spend here.
Right.
And this is the water fill station down here. And up here is showers and toilets and sinks. These are the upper bathrooms for the dry camping area.
So you don't have to go all the way down. You can do it right here.
Absolutely. And this is Fort Kelly. Happy hour every day at 4 o'clock. Here they have a bar set up. They got a fire pit in there, and they're protected by the wind. And this was all built by a former tenant that just passed away by the name of Roger Kelly. And we call this Fort Kelly. And the community uses it every night for happy hour.
So this gentleman's a Canadian. He's been renting here for 5 months a year. He rents it year round, comes down just in the winter. So he lives here for $880 a year, and this is his backyard. Could you live with that? Could you live with this view 6 months a year for $880? And that includes the lot for the entire year. That's less than a storage unit would be in the US. It's like $75 a month. You get your own private use of an observatory. Of course. Where else are you going to go and get an observatory? And there's towers. I saw the towers there. That must be your...
That's Keystone Towers, and that's for Verizon Wireless.
Right. Now I've got very good. I'm sure you'd lose it as you drove around to places, but down at the entrance I had very good Verizon.
Yeah. But this is definitely a beautiful setting, quiet, away from the city, peace and harmony here. This structure was a schoolhouse originally for the miners that lived out here. And this is our land in here, and you can see there's a yurt.
Yeah.
And we have room for additional lots out here. And that's kind of all of Caballo Loco Ranch.
It's amazing.
So, yeah, it's been a joy to own it. I'll tell you that. It's quite gratifying to me to be part of a community like this.